Celtics trail by 7. Outside Holiday. We've got 28 seconds left from the first quarter of the game. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
The plays mature and under control. Holiday doesn't need the flashy plays. He's very comfortable with that mid-range.
Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Out to White. From downtown. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. It's the Thunder up by 4. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And they're on the break. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great awareness of the situation. Gilgeous-Alexander sensing the chance for the steal and just taking it straight up on the break.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Dort. Jumps up. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Here's Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Holiday. Here's Porzingis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. One on Holmgren.
And check out Porzingis being sly with the pump fake there, pulling his man in close.
Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Pass to Holmgren. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And here's Porzingis. Outside Holiday. Back to Porzingis. Pass to Holiday. With the drive. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Able to absorb contact. Holiday is not someone that is prone to lose focus on these tough takes.
Holmgren with it. They get a hand on it. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, "We've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup." Kevin?
DA, the versatility. That is pretty special. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Screen by Porzingis. Now here is Holiday. He has 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's White. Going inside. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. White's got 5 now. Dort attacking. Oklahoma City moving it around. Picked by Williams. Here's Caruso. White with the defensive effort. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 5. Pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
Now Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Holmgren. Nice D from Porzingis. Tatum on the wing. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Screen by Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And now just a 1-point Thunder lead. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Holmgren. Another miss by Holmgren. Here's Porzingis. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
There's the pick. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Thunder lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to talk to his guys. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
Certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Boston trailing. Tatum deciding where to go with it. For the lead. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Porzingis with the steal. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Outside, White. In the corner, Tatum with it. Here goes. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
I tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Outside Williams. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. Good. A nice assist for Williams. Hartenstein's got his first points of the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
The Thunder with the lead. Inside. Lays it up off the glass. Hartenstein's got 4 points in the quarter.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And so they foul intentionally.
First team foul.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
You love how Holiday can get in a guy's shirt defensively without foul.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Right side Tatum. Screen by Porzingis. Tatum gets it inside.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. And you watch Jason Tatum year to year. He is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Oklahoma City. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Tatum. Now here's Porzingis. Count that one. 10 points for Porzingis.
And what a luxury to run pick and rolls with Porzingis. He can roll to the basket or pop out for that jump shot.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Caruso. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
Number 42.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. The Thunder pitches 2 free throws and 5 attempted. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Outside Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
And stolen by White. Another shot. Here's Tatum. Jason Tatum making sure of that one.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And the first one drops. And so Hartenstein nails both of them. 1:06 left to play in the third. Outside Holiday. Picked by Horford. Outside Holiday. 6 to shoot. Picked by Horford. Here's Tatum. Pass to Horford. Thunder with the rebound. .35 left here in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Brown inside the line. Count the basket. Brown's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics.
And look, Brown is good at capitalizing inside, which is why the defense has to push him further away.
Outside, Dort to the paint. The shot. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Celtics out in front. They're up by 2. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Thunder. A 2-point game. Pass to Hartenstein. Over Horford. Hartenstein can't get it to go. And it's the Celtics ball. Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Using the bounce, Tatum just explodes to the hoop so quick.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein. Pass to Williams. Back to Dort. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. Here's Hartenstein. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Coming onto the floor for your Thunder, number 7.
Here's Holiday. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Brown outside. Back to Holiday. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Williams.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Tatum. Right side Porzingis. Outside Holiday. And he commits the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. 13 foul.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Tatum. Beyond the arc. Holmgren with the block.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys will see if they can get it done.
Okay, David, thanks. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's no good. He's shooting 5 of 10 for the night. Outside, Tatum. Brown outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Outside, Porzingis drains the three-pointer. And it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
And Holiday, here we go. And Brown throws it down.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren wide open. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
Here's Holiday. And Holmgren pulls it down. Thunder trailing by 4. .110 left in the fourth quarter. Caruso looking for an opening. Back to Holmgren. Nice D from Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
See the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Outside Williams to the wing on the left. Here's Holmgren. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
No, staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Out to Porzingis. The screen from Brown. Fires from 14. Good work there as it goes.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that about wraps it up. So now for Greg Anthony. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. It'll be the Thunder off the tip, and Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Greg, a marquee matchup here tonight. Two of the NBA's best teams with some of the best players.
And it's bound to be a fun one, right? There is elite talent on the floor. In this kind of a powerhouse matchup, both teams are looking to make a statement.
Now, here's Tatum. Back to Porzingis. Outside, White. Just 4 to shoot. In the corner, Tatum with it. Holmgren with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. To the wing right side. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Williams. And the three off target.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The Celtics working the ball around now. And here we go. Holmgren heading to the hoop.
And man, is this kid special. Holmgren showing how impactful he can be on both ends.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Porzingis can't hit.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Knocked away. Caruso with the steal. And the foul on Drew Holiday.
Side out.
That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And so here is Oklahoma City. It's Dort on the wing. Off target from three-point range. Celtics on offense. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. To the inside. Porzingis.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Shot clock at 5. Williams can't get it to go. White looking around. Outside Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum good for at least one highlight finish a night. This guy is box office.
Pass to Caruso. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Dan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. Now Williams, after the missed three from Derek White. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. A three ball. They grabbed their own miss. Holmgren on the follow.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Brown feeling out of it. Pass to Tatum. Over in the corner, Porzingis hits the three-point bomb.
The reflexes on Porzingis can surprise you. For a big, he plays with great quickness.
Here's Caruso. Right side, Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Jacks up a three. Shots good by Williams.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And the shot goes in. Porzingis has got 5 points so far.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most seven-footers.
It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
The Celtics, 9.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Dort.
Nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Caruso looking for an opening. Pass to Holmgren. Clock at 6. And he can't jam it through.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. You've got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
For three, Holmgren. The Thunder with another miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Outside Holiday. Rebound by Williams.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And finished off by Brown.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily.
Outside Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he banks in the layup. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Right side Porzingis. Here's Holiday. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one. Holiday's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics. Pass to Dort. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Holmgren. The 3. Traps in the tray. Holmgren's got 5 points now this quarter.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Outside, Porzingis. Outside, Tatum. Brown wide open. He fires. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Brown does a nice job of staying ready and making himself a weapon off the ball.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. Back to Holiday. Screen by Porzingis. 3-pointer. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Porzingis has got 10.
Matching threes for these teams. Porzingis so good from deep.
To the right side. Holmgren wide open. And the Thunder another 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
He doesn't get the second one. Boston trailing. Outside, White. Out to the wing. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Williams for three. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Well, that's a gut punch to him to have. Just demoralized.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Outside Tatum. There's Tatum's range on display.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Thunder with the lead. Outside Williams. That three off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Pass to Caruso. Knocks down the three ball. Caruso's got the lead up to 4 now for the Thunder.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest and guard.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis with the steal. And they're running. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Pass to Caruso. Over in the corner, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
The three from Tatum. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Tatum. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates, is a big part of it.
Screen by Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really, that kind of positioning, once he's established, it's over.
Outside, Dort. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts.
Mano arriba, gordo, como te enseño. Tú nunca juegas basquetbol, eso te lo enseñan en la práctica. Una mano arriba y otra abajo, se defiende.
Holiday looking for an opening. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:49 left to play here in the third. White drives in, and he makes good on the layup. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
.112 left in the third. Holiday. And he drives in.
And how about the burst there of speed from Holiday on the drive, zipping in before the D can rotate.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. It's stolen by Brown. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Even when Tatum isn't the shooter, he's dangerous. He can set others up to finish the job.
Outside, Dort. Puts up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Dort got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open beyond the arc.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in the second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. We've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Outside, White. No good on the 3.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
That's... We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so here is Oklahoma City. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and banks it in.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Pass to Porzingis. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
Outside, Porzingis. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Outside, Tatum. Pass to Holiday. 5 to shoot. Screen by Porzingis. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Can't cash in from close range. Dort left side. Back to Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Porzingis with the steal. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Williams.
Name a move. Tatum's got it. A high IQ offensive player.
And so Tatum nails them both.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Outside Williams. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Tatum no good. The Thunder leading by 7. Here's Caruso. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Outside, White. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Williams.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's Porzingis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Porzingis has got 15 points here in the second half. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Pass to Caruso. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Caruso. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Tatum no good. And the Thunder with possession. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The tray. sinks the three-pointer.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Holiday with it. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Porzingis.
That's Porzingis. The assist, Jason Tatum.
Lets it go with a three. And the Thunder, another three. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So, for Greg Anthony.
Maybe that's it. I'm just trying to, there we go. I'm trying to find some offense. Waiters for three. Oh, big shot.
Wow.
Whoa.
That was huge, Danny.
5-point lead at halftime. How are we feeling, Danny?
I need to really just stay to the course and not give up anything inside. Then I think I'll be all right.
Let's go. Come on, folks.
Tie ball game.
For shooting, do you do high risk, low risk, or what do you do to it's kind of hard to get these jump shots down because there's so many different players. It's not your my player, you know?
Yeah, I do normal risk reward because of that reason. I don't want to just, I feel like I'll just run it how it normally is. No way.
1, 2, 3.
Dang, nice shot.
All right, 1-point game. We got another great game here.
We do.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Oh.
Yes.
He literally said he built this team with 2 big guys, and no one can stop Kawhi in the lane.
Boom! To the rack for the lead.
Let's
Nice.
go.
Okay, Daddy's chirping. Let's go.
Dion Waiters.
Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Oh, no. Wrong button.
Oh, boy. That might cost you. Brian's wearing up that steal button.
I thought I could strip it from Whiteside, but...
I think that's a good foul, actually.
You wasted a lot of clock, though.
Nice.
You can take the last shot here, or you try to score. What's the mindset, Brian?
Well, you guys know me. One of my top coaching philosophies is the last shot, so I'm not going to give Danny time to put something on me, but I also, I don't know, I kind of like the idea of a second chance point.
Yeah, you might miss.
Bertans for the win, yes! A 1-point lead!
8 seconds. 8 seconds.
There's time.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Whiteside didn't want it.
Jordan, the screen. For the win!
No way. Yes! Let's go!
Oh, man. Good game, Danny.
What a game.
Good
what
game.
a game.
Well played.
Good game, Danny.
Well played, everybody. Well played, Brian. Congratulations on another championship in the Steph Curry era.
That was amazing competition all the way to this championship run. Amazing game, Danny. Everyone kind of wanted to know what was going to happen if I didn't win. Well, I guess we'll never know.
Oh. On that note, it's time for us to go. Thank you guys so much. Great segment as always. We'll see you next time. Do you have what it takes to be the greatest of all time?
If so, show off your skills with GOAT tiers and GOAT moments.
From the My Career menu screen, GOAT Tier shows you a list of NBA legends that you are trying to surpass in your own career. You can move up the 5 tiers by accumulating GOAT points, which are awarded for completing various GOAT moments.
GOAT moments are located just below the GOAT tiers tab. They feature a number of accomplishments that will boost your GOAT status. From here, press the rebound button for a detailed view, and you'll see all the moments you can complete and how many points each one will give you.
Surpass 9 million GOAT points, and the crown is yours.
The only question is, how long will it take you? We have a very special treat in store for you next week.
Yes, we're continuing our docu-series, My 2K Life, where we follow the journey of a player that has made a difference in our 2K community.
This is one of my favorite things. You're going to find out who that is next week, but I love diving into the stories of 2K players all around the world.
But until then, enjoy the game, and we'll see you next week. Welcome back to NBA2K25. It's playoff season.
At forward, 6'10", number 5, Paolo Banchero.
Favorite season.
And that means NBA 2K25 is packed with playoff goodies.
And you don't want to miss what my team is serving up. Take a look.
Postseason energy has arrived in the playoff spotlight sim in my team. Head to the challenge menu for a huge opportunity to collect a star player card from every postseason team, including 16 pink diamond player cards available now in round 1.
Play 3 quick games against each playoff team to collect rewards. It's simple. 1 clutch time win, 1 in triple threat, and 1 in full lineup, and you'll be pulling in a new member of your My Team.
You'll take those player cards with you to complete future challenges along the way. The reward level grows as each playoff round progresses.
Yep. And as teams make their run to the championship, you'll earn Galaxy Opals, Dark Matters, 100 overalls, and after the NBA Finals, a new Invincible rated player card to lead your lineup.
Oh, so much fun. And remember to check out My Team Mobile to complete the challenges there and get rewards while you're on the go throughout the playoffs.
Become a champion, collect amazing star player cards, and be the best in My Team.
The spotlight is on you, 2K community. Here are your top plays of the week. Let's throw down in Old Town with K-Ran 1. Sets a bone-rattling screen and rim runs for the off-backboard jam. K screened, K ran, K slammed. And then K laughed. Having fun in the Old Town Park for sure. Pro hopping over to the wreck with Deuce. Sprints back on D to reject the Wemby build layup. Then paces through the paint for a putback punch. Running hard, making plays. And not just that, making top plays. From paint patroller to posterizer. Badge up, friends. Which play impressed you the most? Vote now for your 2KTV Top Play of the Week. And remember to send your best plays with your gamer tag over social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. Gotta go. I'm throwing a pool party for the team and Slamson needs floaties. Hope I can find them in purple. See ya.
Earlier in the season, Team 2KTV jumped into my NBA eras to take on the Curry era.
From the draft to the final, it's been a fun season.
Definitely, and today, we find out who takes the championship title. You don't want to miss this. Take a look.
Who do you got?
Not you. We're back with my NBA Steph Curry era. The Spurs are now in the NBA Finals with Danny's Miami Heat. Danny, what are your thoughts on the game today?
I put together a roster with one goal in mind, and that would be meeting Brian, who would be constantly driving to the rim. So I've got DeAndre Jordan and Hassan Whiteside as my front court, and their only job is to deny the rim.
Danny has a great team. I've got a great team. I'm ready to play this one-game NBA Finals for the winner take all.
It all comes down to this one game.
I will say this about Danny. He's been practicing at every mode in NBA 2K25. So my money's on Danny today.
I think we're all rooting for Danny.
I do feel like Danny's going to lock down on defense, but I am concerned about his offense.
I think Ronnie just doesn't like that Goran Dragic is your #1 option.
It's not a bad point.
You guys remember Derek Favors from the Western Conference Finals, right?
That's true. He played well for you. Big dunk there.
It was a mistake to take out the defenders for a little bit and give them a rest. He scored 3 straight times inside. That was a lapse.
Stagger those centers.
Yeah, one at a time. That's a good idea, Blake.
This is his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet. This has been a close game.
Go right past you.
Oh, wow, over Kawhi, okay.
Patient move. Instead of going right away, he waited for Brian to react.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo, dribble. Let's go.
Has Brian made a 3 yet?
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Not yet.
Not yet?
All right, I'm going with the same prediction. Whoever makes the most threes will win this game.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling.
Brian, are you finding it difficult to penetrate all this size?
Maybe that's it. I'm just trying to, there we go. I'm trying to find some offense.
Tries a 3 off the
Waiters for 3. Oh, big shot.
Wow.
Whoa.
That was huge, Danny.
5-point lead at halftime. How are we feeling, Danny?
I need to really just stay to the course and not give up anything inside. Then I think I'll be all right.
Let's go. Come on, folks.
Tie ball game.
For shooting, do you do high risk, low risk, or what do you do to it's kind of hard to get these jump shots down because there's so many different players. It's not your my player, you know?
Yeah, I do normal risk reward because of that reason. I don't want to just, I feel like I'll just run it how it normally is.